Alright, you guys. You know who this guy talking sounds to me like? Freaky, too. JOSCO1972. Yeah. Take a little listen to him. It really does sound like him. And I can just picture it in this same apartment, too. I mean, I don't know why, but I do. I just picture it. That sounds like maybe Emma up there. Also, I want to let you know that Dave's mentioned a lot in this. Names called Dave. And not only that, but there's singing, country singing. So, this is bouncing right on back to 4chan. Which, typically, you know, when things like that, like the truth usually comes out in the beginning, because then you got the gag order and all that kind of stuff. This looks like it might just be that. And I mean, it fits the timeline. Like when they leave, all, you know, the cars and the truck, the white car, everything. They go down to the grub truck. That's exactly what happened. Came back, you know, watched when those guys left, and then came back. I mean, it's like these are gold. These are gold, actually. I wish I don't know how to pronounce your name. Veritas. Thank you very much for these. Good score. Onward. They lost Murphy. So that's another thing, is that Murphy was like the next day. There was 2 calls that came into the cop shop. They're the ones that actually do the animal control. And a lady had got a dog that was running around scared, and it was a yellow labradoodle. So she got him, but and then after that, I don't remember if it was before or after that, a guy called in. I'm assuming this particular one, and inquired about the dog that had been brought in, and they said that Jack had already come and picked him up. So that's good, but also it's very good, because God only knows what happened to Murphy if this guy ended up with him. I mean, all I can think of is Buddy, poor little cute little critter. Yucky. Also, Ian sleeps pretty hard, you think, to sleep through all of this? He said he got home at, 1 o'clock, and then he went to bed about 4? Well, that's really interesting. I mean, it started before 1 o'clock, and it was pretty loud, and he said there was nothing going on around there. It was unusually quiet, right? Everybody said that. Even the cops. How does that work? It was unusually loud. I mean, who does that with cars back and forth, rev too? Who does that? That's like high school stuff, or maybe that's ROID stuff. Could be. I also want to say that at about, I think it's going to be enhanced one at about. It shows on my page, it shows like a minute 39, or an hour and 39 seconds, but I know that's not it. But anyway, it's somewhere in the 39 area. A female walks in and calls the man that's upstairs. I think he's upstairs. Calls him Candyman. Well, that kind of shocked me when I heard that, because when this first came out, of course, everybody went to Facebook to check out all the names and all that kind of stuff. Well, I did as well. And there was one particular guy that just, there was nothing really that stood out to me. It just something about him I had to save, and I don't know why, but I do now. Because in the comments, there's a girl that calls him Candyman. Anyway, I'm not going to show the picture on here. Excuse me, I've got a really bad cough. We've got a fire out here right now that's surrounding us. And then I'm allergic to sulfur, so the 4th of July really kicks my butt. And it sucks. So, okay. Also, what else is there I was going to tell you guys? Oh, and I forgot about this. Jack Showalter lived in those apartments too. So both of them did. And I heard them call Jack at one point when they first pulled up. No, when they first pulled up, they didn't call Jack. They said they thanked Jack for a ride. That's what they did. Isn't that crazy? So that'd be that the other Jack, the other white meat. Well, I shouldn't have said that. That's terrible, but funny. Also, it sounded to me at one point, and this is really sick, that whoever that was, I'm assuming this is Dave, because Dave, you know, they were talking about his ROID-RAGE, and it sounded like him from the videos that I've heard, you know? I've heard a lot of them. And it literally sounded like he was trying to run him over. I mean, I just can't say it any other way, because that's exactly what it sounded like, and it was scary. And I do think they lost Murphy. I think they had Murphy with them, and that's why he ran off and that woman found him. Because when they were gone, and it's just this one guy was lurking. Ugh, creeper. You could hear him like breathing and whistling, doing weird stuff. Like it was creeping me out. I felt like I was being watched. Ugh, it was really gross. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm not sure. I got lots more because I could talk all night, right? But let's see. Yeah, Ian Harsh lied through his teeth. That's the one thing that just really ticked me off. Yeah. And also Saeed, I had forgotten that he lived on, well, I did forget, but I forgot to put it in any of my comments that I've been putting on, that he lived on Linda Lane. So that's kind of interesting too. And if you guys look at the video, when she put that timestamp in there, I went to the timestamp, right? And I was looking, and I didn't see anything. But then I looked over to the left, up in the upper corner, where the roof part starts, and then there's a pillar kind of jutting out. And it kind of looks like it's like stuck on that vehicle down below. And why can't we track the video or the vehicles to see whose vehicles they are? I mean, because that guy's sus upstairs. Something's wrong there, right? But anyway, back to this face. So if you look over by that pillar off to the way left hand side, it looks like a face literally peeking out, and it moves too, like it would move, and unless I'm just so tired, because I am really tired right now. But if you look over that, and it looks like it could be like Saeed's younger brother, and I kept looking at it, and I was talking to myself like, this can't be right. This is not a real person. This is something else. It's like, you know, the pavement and the blah blah blah, the lights and stuff. And I kept looking at it, and finally I decided it was real. And then I decided it wasn't real. And I decided it was real. Anyway, and then I looked for that Saeed several times. I didn't find it, so that's okay. I got a little laugh out of this one. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for listening. I need to stop talking, otherwise I'm going to start coughing. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. And Wazoo Mom, I got some questions for you, honey. I mean, not bad ones, just questions. So, you know what? If you could, like, leave a message, a comment, one of my, you know, one of my videos, whatever, I don't care. And I'll find it, it'll give me a notification. And I would love to talk to you. It'd be great. Okay? Sounds good. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. I'm making myself believe you're going to actually do that. All right. Everybody, bye-bye.